Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining me today. Now today I'm going to just do a dirty pour or a dirty cup pour. I've got 4 colours and I'm going to put them all in my cup, and I'm literally just going to do a straight pour onto the canvas and see what design I can get from the colours that I've chosen. I'm using up some colours that I've had previously, so I've got some King's Blue by Amsterdam, some Rich Gold by System 3 Acrylic, some Paynes Grey by System 3 Acrylic, and some Indigo by System 3 Acrylic. So I've got my tones ready and I've got my canvas ready. Let's see what we can create. So today I'm going to use a 16 by 16 inch canvas. It's deep edge, and here are my tones. So as I said, I've got the Rich Gold, the King's Blue, the Indigo colour, and that's quite a nice colour. I'm enjoying that one at the moment, and some Paynes Grey. So I'm going to layer them all in the cup. I'll show you how I do that, and then I'm just going to pour the paint onto the canvas and stretch out the design. Okay, so I had these 3 colours left over and I've made the Indigo this morning. So I'm just going to layer my cup now. This is the design that I probably started with when I was discovering fluid art, and I've got to say it is one of the ones that I just haven't done recently. So it's going to be really interesting to do all this again. It's just about having fun, and this and the ring pour were my first techniques I tried, and I always remember doing the ring pour and then doing the dirty cup, the straight cup, and then trying to go on to other techniques, and it was quite overwhelming. And I see people online now saying that it's really overwhelming sometimes because they hit a stumbling block. And I always say, if they ask my advice, go back to basics, do something that you really enjoy. You know, it's about having fun. So that would be my advice. Okay, so I'm just layering the cup with these tones, making a bit of a mess, but that's okay. I have leftover paint, so I wanted to try these tones together, and I thought, why not? Let's do that this morning. It's mid-morning here in the UK. The weather is a little bit gloomy, as always, and I'm not at work today, so I am in my studio having fun. I love this rich gold colour, the gold, Rich Gold by System 3 Acrylic. It's one of my favourite gold tones. Okay. I've got more than enough paint. A little bit more of the Paynes Grey. Finish off the gold. King's Blue. Finish off the Indigo. A little bit left. I hope I've not put on too much Paynes Grey. And then just finish it off with the King's Blue. Okay, so I've layered my cup. Quite a good design actually. Be interested to see how this works out. Okay, so I have painted the sides of my canvas just with the indigo colour because I just want to make sure that my sides are covered. I've got my cup. You've seen me layer my cup. I'm literally just going to pour straight into the middle of the canvas and see what design we can create. Okay. There we go. All gone. Far too much paint, as always. There's a lot of air bubbles in here, so I'm just going to torch. Okay, so just looking at this, I've got more of the gold this side and more of the black, the Paynes grey this side. So let's just tilt and have some fun. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I've got a lot of the Paynes grey here. I do have some of the Paynes grey underneath here, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off first to leave me some more of the gold, because I think I'd like more gold in this one. So let's see if that works. It's always just worth remembering, whenever you're layering a cup, the paint or the colour that you put in the cup first will be the colour that comes out last. So I always try and remember that when I'm layering cups, because if there's a certain colour that I want, I need to make sure that I put that in first. If there's a colour that I'm not really that bothered about that might go off the edges, I'm going to layer that in last. I'm just going to take some of that blue off. And get back into the middle. So it's quite a dark painting. Obviously, I've used a lot of the Paynes grey. And that was my worry when I was layering it in the cup. But saying that, I'm just going to tip that off the edge. Sit. I do like some of the design I've got here forming. Don't know if you can see that. So I'm going to stretch that bit even more. Got rid of most of that gold, but that's okay. Bring that back on. Ooh, quite like this. I sound surprised, don't I? I know I always sound surprised when I go, oh, quite like this one. I've got to say, I'm loving the King's Blue. Let me just take my gloves off, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you in now for a close-up so you can see what I see. Okay, so there's quite a block of blue just here. I'm actually quite liking it. This is really interesting. I've managed to look at how good those lines are there. Okay, so what do we think? It's not as bright as I was expecting. I was expecting to keep a lot more of the gold. There's obviously a little bit of gold in this corner just here. This is really interesting just here. This bit here just intrigues me. Look at this. I really like that bit. Okay guys, I am going to just take the drips off the side and I'm going to see how it dries, and I will show you the dried result. So here we go. I'm going to show you the dried result that's on the right hand side that you can see. And on the left hand side, I'm just zooming in just so you can see some of the close-ups and some of that further detail. I've actually surprised myself with this. I love it, and I hope you do too. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd really like some feedback, and just to kind of let me know what you think about this piece. And this was using some leftover paint, so job done. This is a picture of how it might look in a living room. I like to just do this so we can visualize it. But thanks so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.